Look at the size of these. Now, this is one of my favorite confections of all time. So I am calling all coconut lovers, unite. we unite. We unite. We are mighty as one. Anastasia Confections is in the house. This is like a travel tradition, right?
Coconut heaven, taste of paradise. Share with your best friend. Show the love through coconut.
Show the love through coconut.
Love.
Show the love through
coconut. Let me show you some love through coconut.
Look at us.
I know.
Twinning.
Got the green memo. Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Twinning and winning. I was going all the way with that because that's how I feel about coconut, especially when you want to be whisked away from all this, as
True story.
I say. And it's gray and it's been raining for 4 days. Maybe it's snowing and it's frigid outside and you want a taste of the tropics and of paradise.
And you want it freshly made.
And you want it freshly made at a killer price. Brand new today. This price is insane.
Moist.
24 pieces. Delicious. Amongst 3 different boxes, 8 per box of the fresh coconut patties.
Just see that moistness? I'm squeezing this on purpose. These are made fresh, folks. They're still made the same way in Florida since 1984. When I was a kid and went traveling with my mom to Florida, it was either the Florida airport, the Caribbean island ports on the cruise ships, and that's it. That's where you get that yellow box. It was called the Taste of Paradise by Anastasia. Now, because of the magic of QVC, we can bring the slice of Florida, the Caribbean, that you only could get when you were on that trip to your house, delivered to you in a brand new box, by the way.
Already 800 have been ordered today. 3 boxes just like this. Each one you get 8 and they're individually wrapped, which I love, love, love. These are so fresh, so moist, so coconutty, and then the chocolate just rounds it out with that richness.
They are made to order fresh, by the way.
Are they really?
They're not sitting on the shelf. Like, these are made, then they're sent to you. It's a 9-month shelf life. You do not put them in the fridge. You don't put them in the freezer. Individually wrapped. You keep them, and your friends steal. The idea is that if you love coconut, what I love about them is they did this. They gave you what's called an open-faced patty. Why? Because at Anastasia, we want to prove to you that it's wall to wall to wall to wall pure coconut.
That's 4 walls.
There's 4 walls of coconut. There's nothing else in there. They start with unsweetened coconut, then they add all the sweet flavors in there that makes the coconut patty amazing. Then they enrobe it, this is a Rachel quote, into a chocolate canoe, otherwise known as chocolate confection. I swear, she says it live on TV, and I go,
a chocolate canoe.
She calls it a chocolate canoe, and I have to quote her every time on it. So
I love it.
Thank you, Rachel, for that. And the little test that we do is, that I always show live, is when I break it apart, the moistness of this fresh, real, shredded, genuine coconut is the difference. You think you know coconut candies, if you will, but you have to understand there's a ton of preservatives in there, and they're not made fresh. They've been on a shelf for years and years, months and months and months. And when you break apart any of the Anastasia ones that are done by that original concept in Florida, when I break this apart, I just want to show you. Not only can you tell the moistness, right? Watch this. This is a little coconut test. I can do this,
put it back together,
and you can put it back together. That's how moist they are. This isn't a dried candy that's made with a lot of preservatives. This is made with pure, unsweetened, shredded real coconut, first and foremost, and then they add all the beautiful sweetness to make it the sweetest treat in the East.
It is.
Sorry to say.
I had never experienced them until I came to QVC, and as a coconut lover, I flipped out.
Thought she loved coconut, but now I made her love coconut even more.
Well, it's like so pure, and it's so fresh, and it's so, like, the texture, the moistness is so
and here's
decadent.
The crazy, why? Real coconut.
Real coconut.
You take for granted, real coconut's not used in everything, folks. When it says coconut flavored, it's not real coconut. This is real coconut.
Look,
that's the difference.
I stole some kids' candy during Halloween, and I stole the coconut candy.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
It is nothing compared to this.
Till I met Anastasia, that was my go-to.
Nothing. It is child's play.
I know coconut. I love coconut. I was eating that candy bar for years.
Keep it, kid. I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. I want this. And the price is bananas. It's $5
no bananas
per
are involved
box.
in the making of this?
Thank goodness, because I don't love banana that much. Okay. But coconut, I adore. Under $5 a box. And I think I did the math. It was like 60-something cents, 61, 62 cents per.
Think about that.
Per candy, per confection.
So think about adding it to a dessert. Think about adding it to a lunch bag.
What did we do?
For school or otherwise. Adding it on top of a sundae. Or your favorite coconut cream pie. Look at that. Sundae desserts, adding on there.
With some toasted coconut on top?
Yeah, with some real coconut on top. This is a crowd pleaser for all the holidays. Put this out next to the charcuterie board as the dessert, sweet treat at the end, because it's all individually done. It's decadent. People will love this and not realize how special it is.
And I love that it's not too sweet.
No, that's the whole point.
So
there's a sweetness, so you can't deny.
You eat one, and you're completely satisfied.
And I think that's what Anastasia was setting out to do. Here's the thing, you know the culprit. We open a bag of chips and we can't stop, right?
It's really bad.
Or a bag of chocolates, right? You can't stop. But when you have an Anastasia, one is enough. It's a whole dessert in that little square because they pack all the sweetness and the goodness in that square.
The thing is, it's pure and it's clean and it's fresh.
Correct.
And it's like what you imagine and dream of what coconut should be.
I mean, their catchphrase is "Taste of Paradise." There's a reason for that. Like,
sure is.
Really, it's about starting in 1984 in Florida.
Yep.
These are the coconut kings, and we have a footage from Florida actually.
Oh, I want to see.
So this is where we're making a lot of. Although is that the right footage?
That looks like the taffy.
That's the taffy footage, by the way. That's also the same company.
So close. That doesn't look a lot like coconut to me.
It was the pink that gave it away. I was second guessing. I'm like, that doesn't look like.
It looks a little.
So Anastasia, they make the taffy, by the way.
Yes,
they make that
which
you
we
know and love, and they make this coconut. And the taffy's got the coconut oil. Why do they make the taffy? Because they're experts in coconut. It all started with the patty.
Oh, it's all coming together for me.
Right?
I didn't put that together.
That's why they're the same company.
Yes, okay.
Because they put coconut oil in their taffy. So really, Anastasia knows coconut, and that's their whole deal. And their whole premise is coconut, coconut, coconut. Let's use real coconut. Let's use the real stuff, and then you will have a taste and experience different than you used to.
Okay, over 2,000 have been ordered just today. That's how good these are. You're getting 3 boxes. You said the boxes are new?
The brand new packaging that we just did. Okay, that we did.
8 in each box.
And the original recipe.
For a total of 24. Each one is individually wrapped. It's under $5 per box. It's like 60-something cents per patty.
And I think you hit it perfectly, Julie. It's the perfect end dessert.
Yes.
It's a full dessert.
Yes.
Right?
It's perfect in every way. You have it shipped now or the week of December 9th. And keep that in mind because there's no auto delivery on this. Maybe you just, I know. Maybe you do both shipments. Both shipments.
Maybe two of us stay together all day today because we're twins.
Do you want to come with me for today's special value?
I'm going to eat it.
You better.